All right, what is going? What is happening? How's everybody doing today? My name is Chuck, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Modern Warfare 1.07 patch notes. It's a crazy big patch coming out here, 1.07. It's 8.5 gigs for PlayStation 4. It's going to take a while to copy, so get to downloading all this. I heard it's like 12 gigs on PC, but we're going to be taking a look at all the stuff that actually matters here within this patch and this update. So let's jump into it. Really, before we do, make sure you guys drop a like on the video. All your support is greatly appreciated, and subscribe if you are brand new. We're trying to reach 1,000 subscribers on this channel, so all your support is greatly appreciated. With that being said, let's jump into this. So the first thing we really got to be able to take a look at here is that the fact is that we have a brand new playlist and a brand new mode. We have the Hardpoint, which is actually going to be a brand new game mode. It came from previous Call of Duties. You guys all know what that is. And we have Shoot House, which actually we thought we were getting the map. We not only got the map, but we have a 24/7 playlist for the map, which is definitely really awesome. It's a mixture of TDM, Domination, Kill Confirmed, and of course Headquarters, which is definitely awesome. I'm excited to be able to play that. I really want to be able to play Headquarters. I want to play a Hardpoint, all that good stuff. I think that's really awesome. And the fact is that, you know, all this content's free across every platform for everybody, so we'll all have access to this, which is, you know, really awesome. There's a couple different sort of back-end fixes in here, just a couple bugs. We're not really going to take a look at that. We're just trying to get to the real important, you know, the meat and potatoes, all, you know, the bread and the butter, the stuff that really matters to us as players. And so the first thing here is the riot shield. They fixed an issue where there's a throwing knife and thermite weren't causing the shield to go on the player's back when thrown. They've also fixed the issue where the explosive splash damage wasn't working consistently, and they'll continue to tune the riot shield in future updates, which is very, very good because the riot shield is incredibly annoying to play against. So it's good that they're, you know, fixing it so that it actually works how it's intended to, and it does have to go on the player's back when they're throwing stuff. Claymores, detonating an enemy claymore with bullets is now non-lethal when at full health. That is incredible because I can't tell you how many times I've tried to detonate a claymore, you end up taking some damage and then dying as a result of it. Not because of the claymore, but because the enemy's camping right there. So that's really, really good. We've reduced the trigger and the damage radius, and then also reduced the damage width to better match the trigger width, which is good. So they've basically kind of narrowed down the claymore's blast radius and how, you know, when it triggers, it's not just a giant circle, it's now more or less narrowed down, which is definitely awesome. Battle chatter, that's essentially the chatter you get whenever like your player calls out somebody, like, you know, 2 enemies, and you're wondering, well, I don't see enemies, but, you know, now it's actually not going to alert the enemy, you know, that your player says it, and you basically should only be able to hear it yourself, which is very much so needed. It's very needed. Mounting, slight increase to the recoil while mounting, that's good. Mounting just makes everything laser beam, so they definitely need to do that. EOD now clamps damage to a non-lethal amount, assuming the player is at full health. That is an incredibly good update. Really, really good. I like that a lot because now EOD, you know, just needed a bit of a buff considering, you know, how deadly everything explosive was. So now we have that. Lighting, that is also another huge thing. You know, they need to work on player visibility in dark windows and areas. There's a lot of times where you could not see people just in, you know, dark areas, corners, etc., etc. Just, you know, the way people blend in. It's not like, you know, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, where there's, you know, different outfits that are more colorful and easy to see. This is, you know, a more realistic military shooter, as they want to call it. It's tactical, so they're not, you know, they don't have all that in there, but now we can hopefully see people a little bit better. Footsteps, they've increased the occlusion percentage to filter footstep sounds behind the geometry and adjusted the footstep volume at distance. They've added a large footstep change coming in the next update, which will make crouch and ADS movement significantly quieter, which I'm not really sure how I feel about that. Could be good, could be bad. We'll see if it makes people camp a bit more. There's more challenges, progression, some rank stuff that we don't really need to take a look at. What we need to take a look at right here is, of course, all these buffs and nerfs on the weapons. Okay, first thing is first, that 725 shotgun right at the top, increased ADS and hit spread, reduced damage range. You know, praise the Lord. You know, thank God we have that. That shotgun was so broken, it was ridiculous. It's probably one of the most broken shotguns since, honestly, Modern Warfare 2. Like, to keep it a buck with you guys. Then we also have the M4A1, which is probably the most overused assault rifle in the game. I mean, it's unlocked very early on. It's really, really good. Reduced damage range, small recoil increase. I can deal with that. I understand that. That's, you know, acceptable. I get that. The assault rifle category in general, increased hip spread to reduce effectiveness up close, less damage at long range for full auto 5.56 rifles. So they wanted to make it so that your assault rifle doesn't have as you know, tight of a hip fire spread. I understand that. Less damage at long range for full auto. I mean, that makes sense. It's not a sniper. We got to have some sort of cap on the range for him because you can map people with ARs. SMG's increased move speed, increased ADS move speed, small reduction in sprint out time. That is good because we're trying to, you know, play more aggressive with the SMG. We need that. Uzi increased damage range. The gun kind of sucked, so that was good. MG34 increased hip spread, damage range reduction, small ADS slowdown. I didn't really notice an issue with the MG34, but I guess they had to adjust it. M91 increased hip fire spread, small damage reduction range. That's okay. PKM, they definitely need to nerf the hell out of this gun because it was way too overused. So increased hip spread, medium damage range reduction. That's cool. We also have pistols, increased move speed, reduced sprint out time, increased damage range, and then crouch and prone no longer adjust recoil. So I guess that was just separate, but you know, that's good that we have a little bit more mobility with the pistols now. And then really lastly, we have some cyber attack stuff. I don't play cyber attack. We have a couple of things here with ground war, which is, you know, the attack insert, which you spawn you at an enemy base, which really isn't a bad thing if you're trying to get some kills. So that's kind of an okay bug in my opinion. And then there's a bunch of different stuff here with, you know, scoreboards, XP adjustments, everything else like that. But that seems like is going to be the end of our patch notes. This is a pretty solid patch, a lot of stuff in it. I just kind of skimmed over, went through all the stuff that is necessary to be able to look at and to understand. I definitely think this is a good one. They're heading in the right direction, making it so that you want to move around more, making it so you can play more aggressive. This game would be so much better as long as they keep making it so that it is rewarding to play aggressive. I think that's a good direction to go for Call of Duty. That's kind of how it should be, because the game was a little bit too campy, but yeah. This is awesome. Thank you guys so much for coming through. If you guys did enjoy this video, give it a like, hit that subscribe button if you are brand new, and I shall see you guys all later. Just remember, Cap, don't be Randy, and I'm out. Peace.